What if I told you that your healing from type 2 diabetes would come from not a pill, but a pillow? Sounds outrageous, right? God designed sleep as a sacred tool of restoration. And guess what? Many of us are unknowingly rejecting this healing tool. I'm sure if you're living with type 2 diabetes, a lot of the times you're feeling sleep deprived. Maybe you're doing everything. Maybe you're exercising, you're watching what you eat, you're praying, but still it seems as though you are not making the grade. Could it be that maybe your body is requiring and looking for something deeper, something divine? In case you're blaming yourself and feeling guilty, let me take the blame off your shoulders for a little bit. You see, you were never told that rest is a command, it's not a luxury. You see, our culture that we live in, it glorifies hustle and look down on rest. Scripture tells a completely different story though. It tells us that rest is worship. No, you are not lazy. You've just been misled. Our body needs rest. And sleep is one of God's most powerful gifts. Yet, we overlook it so many times. You know, when we think about healing, we don't think about rest as the first thing. We think about what we can do, the pills we can take. The pill sometimes has its place, but it's not the answer. The pillow, the rest in the Creator is where it will begin. This is day 25 of breaking up with type 2 diabetes. A journey from being diseased to health, freedom, and joy in the Creator. The prescription for today is intentional rest. Yes, sleep isn't just the absence of work. It is an evidence of restoration, something built into our DNA, something built into our system so that we can thrive. You see, when you sleep, you are aligning yourself with the rhythm of the Creator. We're silencing the idols of busyness and opening the door to peace and healing. Take Earl. One of my clients, Earl was diligent about his health. He was serious about getting rid of his type 2 diabetes. And he was doing everything except he wasn't sleeping. Earl is an avid football player and he often traded the sleep for the late night game. But when he became intentional about rest, by just adding 10 minutes to his sleep time, like he shaved off 10 minutes each week off the time he spent doing other things and added it to his sleep time, everything changed. He developed a routine of prayer, a routine of quietness. His A1C went down. Not only that, he lost weight, he had more energy, and the peace of God flooded his life. Even Elijah in 1 Kings 19, he collapsed under exhaustion. And what did God do? He didn't blame him, he didn't scold him, he just gave him rest before giving him direction. In that way, Elijah could accomplish the thing that he needed to do. Sometimes the holiest things we can do is to just lie down and allow our Creator to restore our soul. Sleep is not negotiable in your healing journey. It is not. I've learned this the hard way. You know, as a mother, I remember when my kids were younger, I used to try to pride myself in making sure I got everything done, being ready. You know, you want to be a super mom. But I realized this super mom mentality was having a negative effect on my children's well-being. When I was not resting and I was tired, they were getting a side of me that was not preserving the type of children I wanted to raise. I made a decision that I was going to have a cutoff point at 9 p.m. So wherever 9 p.m. came, I would go to bed. I've developed a routine of going to bed at 9 p.m. Most of my friends who know me, that after 10 o'clock, don't call me because I am out asleep. Or if I'm somewhere and it's 9:30, I'm falling asleep. I want to ask you a question. What is robbing you of your rest? Just imagine, what would it look like if instead of seeing rest as optional, you make it a sacred priority? I'm encouraging you to do 3 things with me today. Number 1, take a step of faith. Go ahead, grab a copy of Breaking Up with Type 2 Diabetes and let's start this journey of healing. Number 2, subscribe and share. Subscribe to this channel so you can receive your daily healing prescription and share this with someone who you know needs to hear this word. And lastly, join me tomorrow, day 26, where we go into talking about how the secret power of sunlight and being intentional. See you tomorrow and have a great day.